Yeah.
My first experience with content scheduling was on Meta Business Suite. Every time I would try to do it, I left angry.
World's tiniest violin. I'm playing it for you.
Like, so hard to use when it shouldn't be hard to use. I called it the dumbest smart platform ever.
The Meta Business Suite is just annoying because they keep changing.
They keep changing things. They move stuff around. Like, I had to go back to the home page to add a post. It was just
like,
no.
There are so many things that I like. For example, having 2 places to add people as an admin to your Facebook account,
yes,
or to your page is crazy, because I could give you admin access via the page, but you still wouldn't have access to the Meta Business Suite.
Yeah,
which is really frustrating, right? Because you don't have full access to manage the entire client. So now I'm having to be like, okay, well, now I have to go into the Meta Business Suite and add you as a da-da-da-da, and
they don't make it easy.
They don't.
And
make it easy. Like, you know, and I really wish Meta, please help us or send us the instructions, because it might be a thing already. I haven't been able to find it, but if they could give us the ability to manage these accounts from somewhere other than our personal, I would be very grateful. I have done so much research on this and I have not found anything. It is the most stressful thing to go in there and try to find my aunt's birthday.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the Marketing Blender Show. This is Kylie and Samaria, and we are here to talk about different tools for social media, anything from content creation, scheduling, and just everything in between.
Where do you want to dive in? I think we start from the bare bones.
The bare bones.
Yeah.
I know that we use Google Sheets.
Yeah.
To track social.
We're going bare bones. Okay,
bare bones, but not very glamorous. Obviously, you know, you do whatever is best for your company.
Mm-hmm.
From content creation standpoint, I feel like Canva is one of the most popular things out there.
Oh yeah, I love Canva. I'm a Canva girl.
I know that there are graphic design purists out there who would say like, Canva, no, like you need to be using something different. However, for someone who's starting out, like Canva is so easy to use unless the thing doesn't move where you want it to move, and then you just keep moving it back and forth and then it gets really annoying. Canva is so easy to use that like it definitely helps. Like someone who doesn't have graphic design experience can still make good content without having to go into Adobe or things like that.
Yeah, I think I just have to say, if the Philadelphia Eagles marketing team was using Canva at some point, I think we're all good to keep using Canva. I love Canva. Listen, Canva is a place to me where I know a lot of people only regard it as a graphic design tool, but there's so much more on Canva. So they have their own scheduling tool. They have like the different documents. You can do whiteboarding. Teachers use it a lot. And then also there's like a whole like Canva design school. So there's also classes about social media. There's classes about design. Like it's actually I think it's a really good, and we're not being paid for this, so I guess I should probably hold some of this stuff back. But either way, I just really enjoy Canva because I think it's a really good tool for marketers, and especially when you are maybe the only person on your team, or like if you're doing all your marketing yourself, it makes it really easy to keep track of like your brand stuff, like all of your colors, all of your fonts. It's also really easy to rebrand and think about that. There's a wide range of templates across different aspect ratios, and I think that is a beautiful thing, because sometimes you just need a little push in the right direction. Like one of the things that I do for our clients is like, if I find a template, typically I will it'll be my inspiration, but I will try to completely rework it so that it looks original. Because number one, I know that a lot of people, that's one of the fallbacks, and people get kind of irritated with Canva because graphics can look very Canva-esque. But it also, like, if you put your mind to it when you're creating graphics for your clients, all you need is I just needed the platform, as the people say. I just needed the platform, and then I can make it look like whatever I want to. But as long as I have that initial, like, okay, I do like it when, you know, things are adjusted this way, or things are centered, or when there's like a weird background, and then I can put the image, drop the image, you know, move stuff around.
Yeah.
Canva is a really great tool.
They also have the video editing,
yeah,
which it's like, it's not going to be as in-depth as a video editor platform, but for really basic stuff,
Yeah,
it's pretty useful.
I actually just did a video for my aunt's job, which was very, very basic. Love you guys down. They gave it to me pretty last minute. I only had like a few days to do it, so I literally was like, okay, we're gonna get this done. So I used Canva to edit the video. So actually, I used Descript, which is another tool we use, which we might talk about a little later.
Yeah.
But to edit the video down as much as possible, because I just did not feel like going into Premiere because I just needed it fast. So I used Descript, edited out some of the redundancy and some of the conversation. Then I put it in Canva just to give it like a little cutesy look. They should be watching it today. We're filming this on Tuesday. What's today? May 3rd?
It's not Tuesday. It is
Wednesday. Oh, it's Wednesday.
May 13th.
Okay, cut that out. You don't have to cut it out, actually. I'm bad for my days. Anyways, the 13th, they should be watching it today. So hopefully Mr. Roger likes it. And also for my aunt, I did an introduction video for her team that I used CapCut for.
CapCut.
Yeah. So to get off the Canva soapbox, CapCut is incredible. And I love her. I love her. I love her. I am horrible with it on desktop, but I'm great with it on the phone. I think the one thing about CapCut is that you can't download it directly without like the watermarks, even if you pay for it. And that's frustrating to me.
Yeah.
So I actually made a video for my aunt for her team, and then I exported it to TikTok and changed the sound, and they loved it. They asked if I could teach them how to do it, and they were like, I'll pay you. And I was like, you don't have to pay me. It's actually pretty simple. Yeah. I'll just show you how to do it. But yeah, so I love CapCut for templates. Like, it is the most beautiful thing. It's a beautiful, beautiful experience.
Specifically, I guess videos is, working within Instagram Reels and within TikTok to edit stuff. I think it's a little trickier because what if you accidentally post something? That is another tool that you can use, is just working directly in the platform itself to post stuff. And even, especially on TikTok, you can post it so only you can see it if you need to see how it looks fully fleshed out, which I think is just a good tool, because then it's posted without really being posted, so it's kind of you'll see exactly what this looks like when it is posted.
The other tool that I wanted to talk about in tandem with CapCut, Meta has released Edits. I don't know if you've used it yet.
I haven't seen it.
Edits is basically like the Instagram version of CapCut in some ways. I don't think there's like templates or anything, but like the cool thing about Edits, and I really like, is number one, I can download my video without any watermarks. Now the only thing is, if it's like the licensed music or like an original sound, you can't always post it on other platforms.
Yeah.
But the good thing is that I can just go choose a royalty free sound, and I can literally just download it and get it posted to all platforms without seeing a watermark anywhere. Yeah. As far as like getting fonts, having different animations, they also have more transition options than Instagram, and then you can see all of your analytics within the app. So like it gives you, it's a little bit unfortunate sometimes, because I feel like 24-hour analytics is very humbling, but it'll tell you like, yeah, your video had 70% skip rate. And it's like, okay, thanks for telling me.
I'm holding back.
Yeah, but I really like Edits because I feel like it's a little bit easier to work inside of, because with Instagram, what I experienced often was the audio for the video and the audio for the actual sound. It was hard to adjust volumes sometimes. Like sometimes Instagram wouldn't let me mute the video, and I'd have to take it out and then put it back in. Yeah. Which I'm sure they probably fixed that problem by now, but like I've been using Edits since they've released it and since I got the ability to download it, and I have not looked back because it was really frustrating me, and I was like, oh, this is a beautiful thing. Thank God. My little spiel on Edits, I definitely think everybody should test it out if you were posting video on Instagram. Oh, and I guess they do have, I will say this, because I said in the beginning, let me correct myself, they don't have templates, but it's not like CapCut templates. So like the templates that they have are like for trending video. And you can plug in your little clips and stuff like that, but it's not like with CapCut where like you can choose a video and it immediately edits it like with the shape cutouts and things like that. Like it's not the same, but yeah.
That's good to know. Next, I think we would be remiss if we didn't talk about AI, because it's a thing that we have to talk about. My favorite platform specifically for social media is Claude, but specifically in ideation standpoint, you have to review everything that AI gives you. You can tell it, quote this person, and it will still change the quote or create a completely different quote, which you're like, that's literally not what I told you to do. But using it as ideation to help get the ball rolling, it can be such a valuable tool. But again, it's a tool. It's never, in my mind, going to be able to truly replace human creativity. And this is my soapbox, and I'll get off of it in a second. Social media is forming a relationship between a brand and a consumer and a consumer. AI is never going to be able to complete that relationship. Like, AI might be able to tell you, like, this is how to get that relationship, but it's not going to be able to fully get that relationship where you want it to be, and that's only going to come from human to human.
Yeah.
That's my soapbox. I'll hop off of it now.
No, I definitely agree. I like to use Claude when I'm stuck in a pickle.
Yeah.
Especially like for graphic creation. And I'm like, oh, what copy do I put with this graphic? Or like, how do I make this? Like, what could be an idea for the look and feel of this graphic?
What background image should I use? Like,
yeah. And I think a lot of people view the use of AI as negative, but I think that as long as, so like, here's the deal. Like, when it comes to social media content creation and AI, you just have to be responsible. Like you said, you have to reread it. You have to edit it. You have to make sure that it sounds human and it sounds like something that your brand would actually say, and it's not falling under the tone of AI bot, like, for lack of better words. Because, like, I know there are a lot of, like, people have a lot of telltale signs about, like, oh, this is when I know you're using AI. It's like
dashes.
Dash, like, first of all, and lay off the emoji. I love putting a good emoji in a post, and sometimes you guys are like, oh, I can tell you use AI because there's emojis. And it's like, no, girl, I just like putting a rocket ship when I'm talking about, you know, skyrocketing ROI or something. Like, you know, I like doing certain things that I've noticed have been called out about AI usage, or that are like telltale signs of AI usage. I definitely retired the M- use, even though I probably was using it wrong anyways. But like, right after people started talking about how that was a telltale sign of AI. The other thing, I can't remember what there's a few buzzwords that are floating around out there. And I think it's really interesting. Like, oh, it's like the explore, discover, like those kinds of things. It's like, dang, like the things that we used to say sometimes on social, we can't say them anymore, especially in B2B, like when you're promoting a blog or like, you know, promoting a video. You just have to be more creative now. And I think that that's really just kind of pushing the, I'd say like the social media industry, but like the marketing industry in general forward, making us kind of really think outside the box. So, but yeah, I definitely love using Claude for ideation and help with, even if it's like copy changes, like if I need to find a different word, sometimes I'm like, help me find a better word.
I think for me, the biggest indication of AI is sentence structure, because a lot of times it like follows the same sentence structure.
It'll like put random, like, this is the way you should do it because I said so. Like, it's like random little like phrases with periods, and like obviously, yes, those are supposed to be standout points. Yeah. But it's not, I've seen it happen a couple of times where people have like 4 or 5 of those in a row, and it's like, that's no.
Gotta break it up.
Yeah, you gotta break it up. Claude is very guilty of this. Yeah. And you also need to give your AI if you're gonna use AI for social media content creation, give your AI instructions.
Give it the brand voice. If you have like examples of how the brand wants to be perceived online and their tone of voice that they want to use, give that to them. I mean, you can train any AI now, but like Claude specifically, I put it in the instructions for the project and be like, this is the tone of voice, this is what to talk about, this is what not to talk about. Because if you are going to use it in an ideation standpoint, it's going to save you a lot more time if you don't have to go back and be like, no, this isn't the right tone of voice, like fix this, change that. You have a brand voice, give it to the AI. Like
Claude, ChatGPT, Gemini, whomever you're working with, and they are not people, so I don't know why I said it that way, but whatever you are working with, they are pulling, I keep personifying these AI things, I'm going crazy. Anyways, it's pulling from a wealth of knowledge, right? So like, it's you're getting stuff, not just from what you submitted to it, but it's also doing its own research in the background, and you can't control whether or not it's doing that. So you need to make sure that you're giving your AI the exact give it exact instructions like you're talking to a 3-year-old. Is the best way to get the result that you want, especially because like I remember for one of our clients, I was asking about like an idea for like, it was a graphic, and I had given it like the copy that I wanted on the graphic, and I was like, I want this to look like a text message thread, but it needs to like, even though it's a text message thread, I still want it to look a bit professional. Because like at the end of the day, I'm posting on a professional's page, like I don't want it to look crazy. And it still gave me the most like teenage girl text. And I was like, no, I'm talking to like CEOs. We need to make this look like a conversation between CEOs. And so then I think it eventually got mad at me and just suggested that I make the graphic look like an email. And I was like, actually, it's not a bad idea. So I did do that. But yeah, so like definitely give it the proper instructions. And also make sure that you are going back to edit, because at the end of the day, AI is AI and you are human, and you know what your audience wants to see, and what they want to hear, what they want to read, and what they want to interact with. And 90% of the time, it's not AI content. People are very vocal about that. So if you're going to use AI, make sure that it's 90% human, 10% AI.
Next, I think content scheduling. Ooh. There's a lot of different platforms out there. My first experience with content scheduling was on Meta Business Suite. Every time I would try to do it, I left angry.
World's tiniest violin. I'm playing it for you.
Like, so hard to use when it shouldn't be hard to use. I called it the dumbest smart platform ever.
The Meta Business Suite is just annoying because they keep changing.
They keep changing things. They move stuff around. Like, I had to go back to the home page to add a post. It was just like, no.
There are so many things that I like. For example, having 2 places to add people as an admin to your Facebook account, or to your page, is crazy, because I could give you admin access via the page, but you still wouldn't have access to the Meta Business Suite, which is really frustrating, right? Because you don't have full access to manage the entire client. So now I'm having to be like, okay, well now I have to go into the Meta Business Suite and add you as a and
they don't make it easy.
They don't.
They don't
and
make it
it's
easy.
like, you know, and I really wish Meta, please help us. Or send us the instructions, because it might be a thing already. I haven't been able to find it. But if they could give us the ability to manage these accounts from somewhere other than our personal, I would be very grateful. I have done so much research on this, and I have not found anything that is simple. And like in a simple explanation, it's always like, well, yeah, the personal is where you manage right now. And it's like, I just feel like if you're going to keep banning people who are creating company, or using their company email to create an account so that they don't have to have all of this stuff on their personal, because I'm not going to lie, my personal account has probably over 1,000 unopened notifications just on my account alone, because of how many clients that we have and how many interactions we get from them. And obviously some of them are old, not all of them are new, but like, it is the most stressful thing to go in there and try to find my aunt's birthday. I should know my aunt's birthday, but I'm just saying, that was just an example. But yeah, no, it gets stressful trying to go through all those notifications and make sure like, oh, they're for my page or they're for this page. Also, the other thing is, I had somebody, when I was managing for another company, they called me via Messenger and was like, hey, are you the one hiring for this? And I'm like, how do I get this to stop coming through on my phone? So it would be very nice if we could have some separation, please, in some way, shape, or form. But yeah, Meta Business Suite is probably, respectfully, not to be rude to Meta, but it's notably one of the most frustrating tools for social media managers. But my favorite tool of all of them is Metricool. And just to give you guys a backstory about how we came across Metricool, Dacia was watching, I think, some videos of a social media manager, because we were looking for a new tool, because we were using Sprout. And Sprout's great, but it kept having disconnection issues that year, and I don't know what was going on. Like literally every month I had to reconnect all accounts for all clients, and I don't know if it was just like an us issue, maybe it was a me thing, I have no clue, but like I had to keep connecting and reconnecting. So we finally said, okay, we're gonna look into a different platform, and Metricool was one of the ones that Dacia found, and honestly found it in like early stages. Like it hadn't developed like a whole bunch, but there was potential, and now there's so much stuff on there. I love it. There's obviously you can pick from stock video, stock photo if you just need a quick image, or like you can import your stuff from Canva. You can connect your Drive account. They also now have campaigns, which is great because we can now track how things, and there are other platforms that have had this already, but I like Metricool so much that I was willing to wait, to be honest with you, where you can track specific posts, right? And see how they're performing because they're all a part of this one campaign. Metricool is, I think, the easiest analytics wise to read.
Yes.
Because HubSpot and Hootsuite, babes, I get so confused. I'm on there looking for, and I shouldn't say so confused, but like there are some times when, you know, our clients are on HubSpot or Hootsuite and I'm trying to look at analytics and I'm like, why is this not just like right in my face? Like, okay, we gained 10 followers this month, or like we lost 15 like if it was just like right there and easy to explain. And then also their visuals are really easy for our clients to understand too. So like taking screenshots and putting them in reports, also very easy. Pulling reports directly from Metricool is really easy too. So like that's a great thing. And they even have like, you can either do a PowerPoint or you can do it in a PDF. So like if you need to create a report presentation, it's very easy because you can just pull it directly from the PowerPoint or, you know, screenshot from that PDF. So but I love Metricool, everything about it.
The only thing I have to add is I just appreciate how simple it is to use. Mm-hmm. You don't have to jump through a lot of extra hoops to use it. It's very like it didn't take long for me to get adjusted to it. Yeah. Which I really appreciated.
And honestly, most of the schedulers are pretty similar. So like, it's not that there's like anything, it's like the little features that like tend to make them different, right? Because like, again, kind of like what I was talking about with Canva, Metricool offers like so many different education tools. It's a great thing. I mean, there are a lot of the other platforms that do too, but like for Metricool, I think they're a little bit more accessible in my opinion. And also they're just a little bit more like entertaining online too sometimes. I've seen a couple of different videos of like different, I guess like creators they've collabed with, and I always thought that was really interesting to see like kind of the difference in how they collaborate and what they're looking for and like who they're working with. Because like some of the larger scheduling tools and, you know, the people who have like gone from just social media scheduling to like becoming a CRM and other things, it's not the same. I'll just say that it's not really the same. And Sprout's not a bad platform at all, but it just wasn't what I needed at the time. So
I'm sure there are plenty of other tools out there, but those are just the main ones that we use. Yeah, obviously there are a lot of other tools out there that social media managers use. If you are a social media manager and we didn't say a tool that you use, let us know in the comments. I'm always interested to see what else people are using. Yeah. Follow us for more content, and onward and upward.
Woo. I couldn't do it anymore.